Well, we're gonna start part 2 here. Getting this thing fixed, seeing what's broke. So yeah, I'm gonna start taking all this stuff off. We'll see how much it fights. See, there's grease zerks on these cylinders, so we'll see. Start tearing her apart. Got the cotter keys out. I still don't have the right wrench, so we're gonna take these snap rings off of here and see if there's any chance that those pins come out without a fight. My guess is no, but we'll give it a shot. And I might have to, yeah, there's not much pressure on them, so that's really loose. I bet this is where my slop is. Get something figured out on that. And the snap rings off of these, and I think it's gonna be a fight the whole way. I don't know if this stuff has ever been off. So that's gonna be fun. I guess none of the stuff's ever been off. I've tried wiggling this a little bit and it hasn't broke free yet, so we'll see. I might loosen this bolt. See. It's loose. Completely loose. I don't know what this does. This centers the I don't know what I'm trying to say. Whatever this piece is, I don't know. Line thread. She's been rubbing on it though. I don't know what it all does. Action shots. Did you get that bottom bolt out?
Yeah, it was pretty much loose.
Does it go all the way up?
No.
This one is there. Is it broken off? No, it's not.
No,
maybe it is.
This tie rod is a little more sacked out than the other one.
These ones are tight inside though. While it's out, we may as well try and spin them. Pull them out a little bit, I suppose.
These pins are going to be a pain in the neck. Oh wow, look at this.
Mechanics wire there, yeah. That's straight from the baler.
Look, took enough.
They didn't quite have enough, so they had to splice her together. Is that thing supposed to have wedges on both sides of it?
I don't know. It doesn't really tighten up. I don't know how it works. It's been too loose, I'll tell you that. But it doesn't look like you can
tighten it doesn't look like it's been that super worn, I guess.
I guess I've got the tape ladders.
We're gonna start taking this apart. I don't know. Oh, that exhaust is gonna have to come off. Ooh. Not looking forward to that. It's directly under that radiator, what we need, and those pins are really stuck in there, so we might try and work on it from the top and avoid taking those out, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Well, I took the nose cone off. I don't think I really would have needed to, but it just didn't fit very good. So I kind of want to rework it on there, but it's Not crack. I know those bring kind of decent money, really. So yeah, add it to the parts pile. Nothing should get broken here. Can't tell you the last time there was traffic through there besides me. But yeah, I take the hood off, the exhaust to come off. I don't know what to expect on that. That looks like she's gonna be stuck pretty good. And start soaking that. Yeah. I can't get anything down there, so it'll just have to stay. But yeah, this is gonna be fun. I don't know where the couple of hood bolts here. Hopefully that's all, and there's nothing back here. We'll see. Hopefully they don't destroy what's left of that muffler on this project 2. But here's the old 585. Glorious. It does make getting this hood off a lot easier with that front nose cone off, and it wasn't too hard to get off. So probably should get new rubber. Hey, oh no, that zip tied up. Oh, it's fine. It didn't happen on the road, so you know, there's always a positive. Just get to work on it. What will really suck is if I find a G1355 and put this motor in right after I do this. I guess I'll have front parts for it then. Anyway, got my very sophisticated radiator drain right here. I can't find the radiator drain on it. If I had to guess, it's probably these, but I moved all of them and none of them wanted to move. So I just figured this was probably the best option because I'd have to do it anyway. So yeah, still not sure what the game plan is on this. You can take the radiator out, but then you still have, you know, have to work around this. So I don't know if, I guess I should look up the parts book. I don't know if this is a separate piece and could be taken off of one side and then work through the hole here. I suppose that's what I'll have to do, is look that up, see if it is a separate piece. And I don't know what holds the radiator on from the bottom. So that's a little scary too. So yeah, that's where we stand. Chute might not be able to pull the thing out without taking the fan off either. So we'll just have to look into it. Looks like I'll need another bucket. Well, I got the aspirator pipe off. We did get the muffler broke free from the manifold, but I don't have enough up power, sorry, to pick it up. So getting the skid loader out, and we're gonna try and strap the bottom and see if we can get it up, some lifting power. So yeah, that's where we stand. Well, we got the exhaust off. Had to strap around it, and I took 2 hammers and, you know, hit each side of it at the same time, and Dad put up pressure on it with the skid loader and we got it off. So next step is the hood, and I think there's only 4 bolts on that, so that shouldn't be too bad. Glad we got it off. I was really dreading that job. I don't think there's anything in here that holds this hood on, so yeah. keep plucking away. It is off, 4 bolts. I'm gonna start packing up for the night. Gotta start before it gets dark, otherwise you end up out here really late. So yeah, I'm happy with that progress. I think Dad's making something to put over the exhaust. Hood's under the tractor there, so yeah. Next step is probably gonna be, I think I'm gonna have to take this fan off in here, and then the next step will probably be the radiator. So yeah, fun city. Well, back here at the white, working on getting the radiator out. Took the fan off, just sitting there. I think just these bolts here that hold the radiator on. Hopefully there's not nuts behind those. We'll find out though. So yeah, I don't know how I ever get this lower radiator hose off, but we'll see. Got the radiator lifted up. I need to get to that cap right there, but I think I'm gonna take the alternator off. This radiator won't come up. Let's take that off. So yeah, we're not gonna go through that hassle yet, unless we have to. Just gonna put the stuff in the hood. Yeah, I got a hydraulic oil leak here. My nice dry hood is now wet. So yeah. Anyway, need to get that cap off. Alright, alternator is off. Just got the cap broke free. We're gonna find out what's under there together. Maybe. A broken bolt. That would be what's under there. Or is it not broken? It just came out? Is that all that happened? Dust in there. That bearing's not very happy. Can't even get in there. Let's reach and feel. Yeah. The bolt just backed out. That's nice. All that work and the bolt just backed out. I guess while we're in there, may as well clean it up, but yeah. I guess that's good. Don't know why it backed off in the first place, but I guess. Anyway, well, I cut myself working on the 2150. Dumb to move on my part, but I was feeling in the race, trying to feel in there, and there was something sharp in there. So, you know, I put a cut in my pinky finger or pointer finger right there, and made me mad. So I'm done working on it for tonight. I don't know. Gotta be 8 something. I can't tell you.
The cut is in the sand bars.
I don't know. Back side, front side.
Oh, there it is, right there.
We're gonna try and use this to cut some hay.
If I knew where the sickle drive was, it would be dang close.
So that's what Charles is working on.
You wanna
Anyway.
grab me that light, Jake? Put it on the back of your that trailer over there.
Well, anyway, I'm done for the night on the 2150. Well, he's trying to clean her up a little bit. She ain't gonna be pretty. I think I'm getting all the way up there. You should go look. Oh yeah, you are. What about the mouse nest? What you gonna do about that? Huh? What you gonna do about that? I got that far yet. You know? I've yet to watch the video yet, John. I was gonna take this bearing out, but I can't get it out without pulling the whole trunnion deal apart. Yeah. Whatever that thing is, wishbone. Yeah. Get the little grease gun and shoot her full of grease, I guess. Yeah. Well, all you can do. Investigation. We have learned that someone has already red Loctited the piss out of this bolt. And this has happened before, so like you would think you would have heard people complaining about this. You would. I'm trying to, this might be the wrong thing to do, me to leave the old Loctite in there for a bit of a cross thread action. Anyway, I'm not gonna pack this the right way. I'm just gonna get the needle nose grease gun and fill it with grease, so. I assume we'll have to shoot grease into that cavity too. Yeah. But we're gonna keep going. This bearing is, she's about shot. But it's good enough for this. All right, well, we got the bearing packed, shims cleaned up, bolts drying, hosed it out with brake clean. This bearing is repacked down here. Right now we're letting the threads evaporate out with the thread tape. That seal might be a little bit challenging to get up there. We'll see though. And it really looks like that thing has to come down if you want to pull those pins out for those cylinders. Got to go through all of that hassle, rebuild the cylinders. We got it in. We were tightening it up to get the seal to go in straight, and we noticed brake clean on our Loctite. They're coming out of the hole from our Loctite, so starting over. But this time with compressed air to fix our issues. The side's a little bit harder to get into. But yeah, squeak, that hurt. Well, I don't know why we didn't think about using the floor jack the first time, but I don't either. All right, no brake clean in there now. Filled her full of grease, re-Loctite the bolt. It only uses about half of those threads, it looks like. I guess half of its washer, so. A lot of it's the washer. But what really sucks is this, just had to take all this off to get it done. Well, I'm glad that we didn't pull the whole radiator. Yeah, me too. Because you were on the way to doing that. I was. Anyway. That's probably about as far as we're going to get tonight. So. Which is the... I guess is that the hard part? Yeah. Put it all back together. You want that action shot? Yeah. Might be the end of this tube. We're just on Oliver and White rescue this year.
No kidding.
Swather, Baylor.
We went from having a fairly, not really the start of a collection, to actually having, a small collection. That's the end of that tube, so.
I think it's probably enough. Famous last words.
Well, that's probably what they said last time, and it outdid them, so.
Yeah. Next person's problem. Will probably be me.
Oh, yeah. Get that thing with the ratchet. Torque spec. I don't know.
Tight. And it looks like you could get it from the front, but you can't.
If we took that, is that the transcooler? No, that's AC condenser.
AC condenser and oil.
That's as tight as I can get that with that tool right there. So
That's probably tight enough. It probably shouldn't be super tight, or I mean, I guess there's no lock on it. But if it's like a wheel bearing, it probably can't be super tight.
yeah. I think your cylinders are turned.
What?
I think your cylinders are turned. I'm sure I know there's a torque spec on it. Obviously, there's a preload for it too.
We don't know it. Oh well. I'm gonna start putting the fan in. Might show you around for this one, or have you try and see. I don't know if that spot will be good or not, but we'll find out. I've got to work through this side, so. Water pump totally spins easy now. I guess that's not the water pump, that's just an idler pulley. We've got another alternator in the shop that I'm going to try. See if that one will work. Not sure. Hopefully you can hear me. See if I can get this back in here. If I can find the trigger for the old Milwaukee ratchet. How cross-eyed do you have to be? Put a fan on.
yeah, just feel tight enough. All right, I'm gonna go up to the shop and see if I can put that alternator on. See if it works. Yeah. Well, unfortunately, it is significantly bigger, so that's probably not gonna work. So it probably would bolt up, though. But I don't think it has a it doesn't have a stud for the tack. And that's probably it right there. Yeah, it's a little bit different. I suppose I'll just put the old one back on it for now. Oh. It probably would work. Maybe. This one's got a rattle to it. How nice. Yeah, I'm gonna start putting it on. It's easy to get on. And I'll probably have to dump coolant in here and then start it. I think I'm gonna loosely put the tie rods on and then try and mess with that. Oh, I guess I gotta take this off anyways. I don't even remember how this went. If the bolt was through the back side or the front side. I think it goes through the back. Yep. That's how the drag marks don't line up.
Grab the 4 wrench sizes you need to work on, well, basically anything American before the 90s. 3/8, 7/16, 1/2 and 9/16. If you have those 4, you can probably get about anything done. 5/8 if you're really feeling wild. Oh, and I forgot a pry bar. The one thing I was specifically going to grab. That would be bad. My belts are crossed. And they're still crossed. What is going on?
Even worse than before. There we go.
All right, now we're back into the realm of reality. Put that on later, I guess. All right, pry bar from 4450. Looks like that's what that's there for. Tighter than it was before. They weren't very tight when I took it off, so shell out what's left of it. And I'll have to go back into my pictures and make sure I've got it on the right way. All right, now I won't forget, big wire on bottom. Small wire on top. All right. Start putting the rest of this on, and the next step I think would be coolant in it. Oh, there's a couple leaks up on top of the radiator I keep forgetting about. Just gonna put steel stick JB Weld on those. Keep those from leaking. But I believe next is the pulse or the tach RPM. All right, that's installed. All right, start putting the antifreeze back in. Got a dipper. That funnel doesn't fit in there very well. So. And it's got a screen on it, so. It's making noises. I gotta use a funnel with the screen in it because you get all the tree stuff. Make sure it's not massacring everywhere. Yeah, it looks good so far. Oh, it has a crack in it. That's why it's dribbling all over. Well, I need to clean that funnel out anyway. And it's clean now. How nice.
Doesn't fit in the hole anymore. This one's the more dirty bucket, if I remember correctly. Yes. I do remember correctly. There's no radiator, I think I said it. There's no radiator drain on these, just the block. There's some junk in there.
I needed buckets fast. So I took the bucket that was stuck together. Whoops. I'm sure it needs more. Alright, I'm gonna go wash all this stuff out. So, not much to this one. Just sits in there and apparently just flops around, I guess. I don't know if you can tighten the thing up or what. I mean, she really flip-flops around in there. Oh, and it's bigger than 3/4. I should have known that. Yep. I guess I'm just gonna run this up as tight as it will go. I don't know. It was pretty much hand tight when I got to it, but this thing really moves around.
So I don't really know how it's supposed to work. And you know how it's supposed to work, Charles?
Nope.
Do you think I should tighten her all the way up?
You're the Moline guy.
It really doesn't act like it should tighten up. I don't know. I'm gonna go like that. It's tighter than it was. I guess we'll go a little more. Tighter than it was. I don't know if it's better, but it's tighter. I took these C-clips out down here and I shouldn't have done that. But, oh well. Okay, re-raked it. Holy cow, it's going.
These babies is gone.
You see what I'm doing?
Probably the wrong thing. Get real free. Well, there's probably about 60 pumps of these.
All right, next we're gonna do a rough alignment. Grandpa made this alignment tool a long time ago. Just gonna get it close. So I'll try and go to that same spot on the back side. It should be wider at the back right now. Oh yeah, she's way wider. I don't know if you can see that. There is a good 2 inches difference here. So yeah. And I did all my bending with the, or adjusting with that right tie rod. So that's the one I'll adjust out with my very scientific bar that you're about to see. Oh yeah. Try that. A little bit accuracy and precision. And it's a little too much, actually. It's tighter up front. I went too far. I think if I, oh wait, no. It is turned to the right just a touch, but I think that's too far. Actually, this is all just gonna be trial and error. That's better. A little loose still. And I don't know If you maybe want just a touch of toe in on something like this. Yeah, it's still, I'll give it one more bump. Like I said, I'll probably end up having to go to the other side and break it free too. You want to keep it somewhat straight down the road. It's turned to the left a little bit. I'm not an alignment man, so I just want it to not jerk and pull going down the road. That's all I'm after. And it's still a little loose. But I want to see if this tie rod end is even remotely close now, though. Man, when I suck that up, that might be about right, actually. I think I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna put grease with my needlepoint grease gun in this before I put it all back. Because there's no Zerks on these and they need grease. But it is. To turn the wheel. Should turn easy. You should have. Yep. my greasing adventure probably sort I'm looking for. Made the ball joints round enough that they won't they'll spin, I'm sure. Yep. I like these weights on here, but they really get in the way. There it's spinning. You just have to get it seated up. I didn't even think about that when I was greasing them. So, you know, there's that. And these things were tight, obviously. And I should have get some wire and see where that hole is. Figure out where the hole is, at least. Oh, right there. Yeah, they really spun her out.
assembly continues, the reassembly. We got the hood on. I didn't video anything. I'm gonna take it driving today, but we got the tie rods pretty well sorted out. I only loosened up this one, and it really didn't change that much. Oh, I should look at this pin. This pin right there is just stuck. I can't get it any lower than that. Oh, and I need to put wire into there. Can't get any lower than that, so I guess I'll just have to run it, see if it ever loosens up the cylinders, or the cylinders will start to leak bad enough I have to do something about it, whichever happens first. But yeah, starting to put the hood on. I drove it around without the muffler. It's really loud. I'm not that big of a fan, but Dad liked it, surprisingly. But yeah, I've got a diesel leak under here. I have to clean that off. Take a gander, but I think I'm gonna work on getting everything else reassembled. So yeah, anyway, I got the hood bolted down, kind of got this situated. This top half is loose from the bottom. I pounded out some dents, not very good, but they're pounded out. It's been fabric cobbled, and I haven't been able to figure out if this is factory. I think it is, but I don't know for sure. But I think it is. I don't know. I've got one more rubber bushing I'm gonna put here. So, yeah. Grill's in. Better than before. This top half just decided to detach itself from the rest of it, so. There's missing one screw there, but it's good enough. I had to put a screw on the back side of that one to hold it in. Then I reattached that one up there. And all the other ones seem to hold. And got a little gap here, which is what I was going for. I think, oh, can't see it. I think that's going to help us, because I think that was the biggest issue before us. There's grip. Oh, never mind. Can't remember if there was chunk of rubber over here or not. Dang, I was hoping I'd get away from that. Shoot. I might have to take that off. Put another chunk of rubber under there. That's better. I ended up putting another two rubber spacers on here. Just get that out away from the hood. These plastic pieces are kind of a hot commodity. This one's not that great, but you know, it's better than someone else's, so try and keep it nice. And I don't know if they're specific for the 2150. You know, this might be a 2150 only piece, so I don't know, whatever. But yeah, hood's on. Suppose I can start putting the side panels on, or the you know, the panels here. So yeah, I don't know. I was thinking about trying to straighten these out. I might still. We'll see. Well, it's starting to look like a tractor again. Got the lower panels on, and yeah. I'm gonna start to put the side panels on. I think I'm gonna keep doing some custom body work on those. Maybe they'll fit a little bit better, but yeah. Maybe I'll put the tripod up for that project. So yeah, I need to put the plugs back in for the sheet metal, but I'll wait until I get the other panels on, make sure it's somewhat close in the realm of reality. So I'm gonna put this side panel on. This side's not too bad, but the other side's pretty, we might have to do some modification on the other side. See the top edge, I don't know if you can see that. I mean, it's got a little wave in it, but it's not too bad really. Just right here needs to be pushed in a little more. Guess I do have a hammer. Problem is, they're just so dang hard to
the side that you need is the one that you can't get to. No, this is not the approved method. That's a little bit better. This side, even after my modifications to the nose cone, doesn't really like to go to its home. Huh. Can't. You can put the back in first, but it doesn't quite work as well. We're gonna come back to that. You hear the windrower in the background. The old 504. Got a little tweaking it right here, and I just can't quite seem to get it out. And it really kind of does get in the way of putting the side panel on. She just won't bend around the corner. I haven't quite been able to get it out yet. Sharp corner to sit it on and pound it out. I don't know where that is. Yeah, but I don't. I'll bring the camera over here. Trying to get the curve back in the side panel so it goes on easier. But maybe it's not supposed to have curve in it. You know?
Yeah.
Try that. Wait.
I see the bugs are only swarming me, not you.
Oh, swarming me, don't you? Without the battery cover on, you can't worry about it arcing out, you know? Is it in up front?
Yeah.
Like behind the cover? Behind the grill? Now it is. Dang. That helped a lot. That click.
That one will come out.
It did lock on.
Yeah.
That side is on. That helped a lot. It still is a little high right here.
Where are your plugs?
They're in the cab. I wasn't going to put them in until I knew the side panels were right, but it looks like they're right, so. Yeah.
They're in the very back right corner of the cab.
We'll get this one fitted up better, but won't be able to put it on right away because I have to put the exhaust on, and Dad is currently rebuilding that, so. This one's top edge is a lot straighter. It's just one spot that needs some reworking. Yeah, this one should fit a little bit better.
But fits worse.
This one might. I wouldn't put it past it. You're not behind your grill cover. It'll do. Are you wanting to put it all the way on? No, I just want to see if it'll fit. If it fits. Did that make it worse or better? I had to take a big crescent wrench and bend the corner into that more. That's what I was doing with the crescent wrench. Whoa. Is not the approved method. I think I need to take it off and bend that front corner in more. So yeah, we'll call that a win for now. We're painting the muffler and rain cap on the 2150. I think that's how I'm gonna end this video. I do need to make a driving clip yet, but yeah, we both wanted to do this. I think it'll make it look a little bit better. We got the carb cleaner sweats out of the rain cap, our trusty paint booth here. It'll be close to the ground if that cylinder lowers.
Not if, when.
When. But yeah, we'll take it. I'm gonna let this muffler sweat out and evaporate off, and we'll be good to go. Now that looks a lot better. Might do another coat, we'll see how it plays out. Then you kind of wonder about the bottom side, if I got it good enough or not. So yeah, might put a little more on the back side since I'm always looking at that. I'm gonna call it a wrap on part 2. If I make a video driving it back, but yeah, there it is. The old 2150. Muffler on. I don't know if it looks any better or worse with the muffler painted. Doesn't look the same. So yeah. Anyway, I think we'll call it a wrap. So yeah. I would get a video of driving it down the road, but I won't be going too fast. Because it's not hot enough to pop a head gasket, but I'm not going to find out on this. So, alright. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, it's going straight down the road. But yeah. It's still throwing gravel to the right a little bit, but I kind of want it to pull a little bit to the middle, so I'm not too upset about that.